Hey guys, are you ready for today's September 1st, 2021, 1:02 p.m. Central Time? As a Marine, we are trained, and some of us, most of us, have this characteristic at birth, not to show our emotions. But obviously, this situation in Afghanistan, this withdrawal, this botched bullshit withdrawal that Biden pulled with the help of these two gentlemen, has broken my emotional barrier, as you have heard in my most recent videos the last couple weeks. I would like to, on behalf of every Marine and soldier that lost their lives during this war, every Marine and soldier that lost limbs, eyesight, hearing, or anything else in this war, on behalf of us who walked away from this fucking war with horrific scars you cannot see, on behalf of everyone who served during this war, I would love to meet you, Secretary of Defense Austin, and I'd love to see you again, General Milley. And I would love to leave the impression and hopefully scar of my wedding ring across your jaws as I laid you out. I cannot believe that you stood at those podiums and said you had emotions about this war, that you had heard both sides, that there was anger and pain and suffering and sorrow and whatever else description you used that you have heard. And General Milley, for you to say that you have anger about this situation, well, if you were so fucking angry, then you should have, in one way or another, done this differently. Pushed back on mushy brains Biden so hard that you broke his back in order to get this done correctly. And you didn't. So I don't want to hear your bullshit emotion, General Milley, at all. I have nothing else to say. And hopefully, we can put behind, but never forget, this war that we went through, because it is shitty. It was shitty. I have been asked a few times by brothers, sisters, and random people, do you think it was worth it? I did think it was worth it. I thought it was worth it all the way down to the day we left Afghanistan. That it was worth it. Until I turned the news on and heard and saw the words, the war is over. And that we had left Afghanistan 24 hours before we had to. And we left behind Americans, hundreds of Americans, based on their own estimate. They said they got out 6,000 Americans. Dumbass stood before the podium the other day, Biden, and said we got 90% out. What does that mean? That means 600 Americans were left behind. Thousands of our Afghan allies were left behind. But yet you guys had the balls to take out random refugees onto those planes and supposedly vet them, or are vetting them now at these lily pads that you call them, and are going to bring them in the United States. But you did not prioritize Americans. You did not prioritize our Afghan allies. So do not stand there and act like you give a damn, because you don't. You don't. I'm hoping this is the last video I do on Afghanistan. I'm hoping I never speak about this war again in Afghanistan. But unfortunately, I'm sure I will be referencing it again in the future, because we did not finish what we started in Afghanistan. Instead, we surrendered and walked away. This is Are You Ready For It? Take care, guys. Have a great day.